Hey guys, how's it going? This is the British Fanboy here, and I've got another COD bops gameplay for you today. This time, I think I was trying to kind of demonstrate how overpowered the AK74u is in this game, because I've got it saved on my hard drive as AK74u God Gun. And you know, this God Gun, it really is overpowered and stuff, and I'm really not sure what to think about it, because on one sense, it's quite fun to play with it, with all these attachments and stuff, and yes, you'll always do very well, but it feels like it's cheating almost, you know what I'm saying? It feels like it's cheating just because it's so overpowered and stuff like that, but you know, it's good, I suppose. If I was in a real war, then yeah, this would be something I would want to use, but in terms of the actual game, I'm not too sure about it and stuff, you know, it's just not very good. Because I always think that when you are playing the game, you should always try to use a gun that's fun. You know what I'm saying? It's just whenever I played World at War, I would mainly use the bolt action rifles and stuff, and they weren't very effective. You know, I was best with the other ones, you know, the actual rifles and the submachine guns and stuff. They were my best guns. I would get the best scores with those. But I just spent all my time using the bolt action rifles because it was so much fun. And the same goes for Black Ops. Use a gun which you think is fun. Because I've been using a lot of the Galil without the silencer. Now I know with the silencer, that gun is brilliant. It's probably the best gun in the game if you use that with the silencer. But I haven't been using it with the silencer recently, purely because I just love the sound it makes, and it's just a pleasure to use. No, yes, that's what she said. I know, kind of walked into that one. Anyway, so yeah, I haven't been playing Black Ops much in the last few days actually. It's just this past week I've been pretty busy with work, because obviously it's the Christmas season and stuff, so therefore I've had a lot more hours than I normally do. Normally I get about maybe 10 or 12 hours a week. This time I've had about maybe 18 or 19 hours a week and stuff, so for this week. So that's pretty darn good in terms of money. It means I'll get a very big paycheck at the end of this week, which I'm very happy about. But of course, it's not quite over yet, because in 3 days, I think, it is New Year's Eve, and we are open till 5 o'clock in the morning, I think, and that is gonna suck. It really is gonna suck, but hey, you know, again, it's all about the money. I went to work last night. I wasn't meant to work last night. I wasn't on the rota, but someone else didn't turn up, so they phoned me at maybe 10:30 at night saying, we need a hand, can you come down? Now, I was lying in bed watching Scott Pilgrim vs. the World and stuff, and, you know, I'd already watched it twice in the last 2 days, so, you know, okay, I went down to work and I earned some more money and stuff, so that's nice, I suppose. I'd rather have more hours than not have more hours, if you get what I mean, because, you know, sure, you complain when you're there and stuff, but when the night's over, or you've just finished a shift, you're tidying up, you're just getting ready to leave, you're there thinking, yeah, that wasn't that bad, you know, and that's the same for every job, I find. As soon as the day's done, you realise how little effort it actually really was, and it's nice for that reason. But something I have been doing recently, obviously, as I've mentioned on my British Fanboy Vids videos, I'm going to be going into PC gaming very soon, because student finance in Britain has been a complete pain in the dog's arse. It really has, because whenever you apply for your student finance, you normally get it within about maybe a month of applying. It's been 4 months and I haven't had mine yet. I've been living off my own work money and overdraft money and stuff. I'm very much in debt, and I don't mind saying that because I'll be out of debt in a few days. But and it really does suck, purely because these guys have been so slow with giving me the money and stuff. Because how it works is that, like I said, you sign off for it, you get it within about a month, but since I'm doing a new university course, it's the first time this course has ever been done, it means that they've got to kind of redo the system and stuff like that to incorporate our course, and it means that I haven't been able to get the money I need to live, or to pay for my course, might I add. Yeah, until, you know, now, should be getting it within the next week. And on top of that, since it's taken like 4 months to get it, I should be getting my second installment as well. Because how it works is you get 3 installments per university year, and I should have got my first one, you know, 4 months ago. And since it's taken so long, my second one is due to come out now, so I'll get 2 lots of student loans at once, which is pretty nice, I suppose, because it means I can get out of debt straight away. And it also means I'm going to get myself a gaming PC. Some of you may argue, why don't you just keep it so you don't go in debt again and stuff? And the thing is, I was only really in debt because well, I still am in debt because of my working hours and stuff, but I've actually managed to get a lot more hours of work now, and technically now I am earning more than I'm spending. So therefore I figure I can get myself something nice, you know, and that's how it's going to be. And in terms of PC gaming, I have been doing a couple PC games recently. Because I'm only on my laptop and stuff, I can't run proper PC games. I can only do like really old games, or just games, you know, fairly old games, but just had a slightly lower resolution in the graphics and stuff like that. Because I've got the cell processor and the RAM and stuff, but I've just got like some kind of crappy Intel integrated graphics chip in this laptop, and it ain't great. But what I have been playing, I've been playing a lot of Valve games, because I downloaded the Counter-Strike pack, which has got, you know, Counter-Strike 1, it's got things like Ricochet and stuff in there as well, it's got Deathmatch in there, it's got some other ones as well, there's a World War II one. For some reason I just can't do it. I fucking suck at Counter-Strike, I really do. I'm not sure if it's just because I need more practice or whatever, but the games I've played so far, it's been insta-killed for me straight away before I've even seen an enemy. And that's been the case for like maybe 7 games. And, you know, I'll keep playing it, I'll get better, and then maybe I'll be able to bring a Counter-Strike gameplay for you guys. Because when I started making commentaries on my very old channel, my British Fanboy, the one that got hacked, something which I quite liked about doing the commentaries was that I was very varied. You know, I was very varied with the commentaries I did. I had some Battlefield, I had some Call of Duty, I had some Uncharted 2 and stuff like that, you know, and I had some Red Dead Redemption. I just kind of spread it out over a large variety of games, because all too often now you go into a commentator's channel and it's nothing but Call of Duty, and mine's sort of going that way, you know, because obviously Call of Duty Black Ops is the biggest game out right now, and yeah, so that's why I've been putting up so much Call of Duty, and for the same reason other people who also I allow people to upload to my channel have been uploading Call of Duty. And it will always be that way, you know. Until there's a killer franchise for Call of Duty, then it's always going to be that way, basically. Because I remember when Call of Duty 1 and 2 first came out and stuff, and it was kind of those two were competing against the Medal of Honor franchise. And the Medal of Honor franchise just got slowly worse and worse and worse, until eventually it was unplayable. You know, it just ended for a few years. And then they made the one recently, and I like the one recently, you know. It's pretty good, I think. The campaign is much better than anything in the Call of Duty campaigns, I reckon. And, well, maybe World at War beats it, yeah. But then again, World at War was an awesome campaign for a first-person shooter game. And sure, the Medal of Honor campaign is short, but I really enjoyed it. It was very believable, it was very realistic, purely because of the setting and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. Multiplayer, not everyone's too keen on the multiplayer and stuff. I like it, but it's not as addictive as something like, say, Battlefield or Call of Duty. And of course, since Battlefield Vietnam is out now, I'll probably bring some more gameplay commentaries on that. Let me guys know what you think about it. Do you really want to just see Call of Duty? Because I think that's kind of boring, you know, only showing one game. But, you know, your choice, guys, you know, you're the viewers and stuff. A lot of people who have their own channels and stuff, they say, oh, fuck you guys, I want to upload a Battlefield, so I'm going to, because it's my channel. But I think, you know, I'm doing this to entertain you guys, so I might as well ask what you guys want, you know what I'm saying? Because that's just supply and demand, isn't it? Supply and demand. It's a fundamentals of all business. Did I just say fundamentals? Is that even a word? I don't know what to think about that. Anyways, need to talk about some other things. Oh yeah, obviously, Christmas is now gone. Hope you all had a nice time and stuff. I know I mentioned this in the Battlefield one, but I got some nice stuff for Christmas and stuff. I didn't get too much this year because, sorry, just all the other Christmases in my life and stuff, it's kind of been go downstairs, you know, at 10 o'clock, open presents, go up to my room and start using my presents, go down again for lunch and dinner, and then go back up to my room and stuff and use my presents and stuff. But now, since I've moved out of my house and stuff, it means that when I went back to my mother and father's house for Christmas, it was entirely social, you know, just stayed in the living room all evening, and that's just the way it went. I didn't actually get too many things that are usable, so to speak, for Christmas gifts. It was things like deodorants and lots of warm clothes, because as we all know, you know, it's freezing this winter, so I got lots of warm clothes and some chocolates and stuff. I got I did get the Ross Kemp in Afghanistan box set, and that's something I can watch, but I couldn't have actually watched it at my mum and dad's house because I got the Blu-ray box set, so they don't have a Blu-ray player yet. And So yeah, I just got home and stuff, and then realised, hang on, that was probably one of the best Christmases I've had for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? I had to go. Yeah, I went home on Christmas Day. I got picked up at about 11 o'clock in the morning because I'd been working the night before on Christmas Eve. Yes. Oh dear, that was horrid. And got picked up at 11 o'clock in the morning. Celebrated Christmas, and then the next day on Boxing Day, I was taken back home again at about maybe 2 o'clock because I have to work Boxing Day as well. And like I've said, I don't really mind because there's lots of extra money and stuff, but it kind of felt almost as if, like, no, you can't celebrate Christmas, you've got to work. But, you know, it's money and money, isn't it? And I'm coming up to the end of my holiday soon. You know, I got maybe a week left, and then I'm going back to university. And that'll be nice, you know, because I get to see all my old friends again and stuff like that, and actually get some coursework doing and stuff. Because I finished my coursework yesterday, so now I can just enjoy the rest of the holiday without actually kind of struggling to keep up and thinking about deadlines and stuff. But really, the deadlines for my university course have been pretty big, because the work I've had to do, the assignments I've had to do, have been pretty easy for me. I'm not sure if it's just me, but I've found they've been pretty easy. I had to do a lot of work when I was in university, but when it came to actually doing the core part of the assignment, it was fairly simple. I was able to do it in a few hours. So, you know, that ain't bad at all. I ain't complaining. And we've got some interesting projects coming up in the next few months, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And hopefully this new PC I'll be getting as well will be able to help me, because I'll be able to do a lot more stuff involving After Effects and stuff. Because, you know, you can look at my intro on my channel and stuff, and when it comes to what I do in university, I do film and television productions, you guys know, and I've done a lot of direction, I've done some sound design at times, but the main thing I'm good at, or the thing I want to specialise in, is visual effects compositing. Now, we've done 3D modelling and stuff like that, but 3D modelling is not the same, you know. I've done some 3D modelling and at home just in my spare time, and it's just not as fun as, you know, 2D animation and After Effects, or even 3D animation and After Effects. Not that there's really a difference and stuff, but I just enjoy doing that a lot more and stuff. And also, this new computer which I'm planning to get should also help me with commentaries, because whenever I'm recording a commentary like I'm doing right now, well duh. Oh dear, that was so stupid thing to say. It's just whenever I'm doing a commentary, whenever I'm watching the monitor with the little screen, there's always a lot of lag. You know, it's kind of like watching something that's running at, you know, 5 frames a second almost, purely because of my cell processor and the amount of RAM I've got on my laptop. So when I get a new computer, maybe I'll be able to do commentaries in which I can actually commentate in real time and stuff. Because I'll sometimes say something like, wow, headshot, but it'll actually be really out of sync from when the actual headshot was, you know. And that's because this monitor is a little bit laggy. And, you know, I also, as I always say, you don't necessarily have to talk about the gameplay and stuff, but sometimes it's nice. Sometimes it's nice. And, but yeah, the game's coming up towards the end now. What do you actually think of these 15-minute commentaries, you know, guys? Because I know I enjoy making 15-minute commentaries, because I can talk about a whole lot of stuff and things, and all the interesting things that have happened recently, and a lot of my thoughts and stuff. But do you actually watch them for the whole 15 minutes, or listen to them, I should say? Because I don't really know if it's worth doing 15-minute ones if you guys don't listen to the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'd have to start playing more domination and stuff like that. Team deathmatch ones which are shorter. Now, I always enjoy playing team deathmatch and stuff, but domination, I'm not too keen on domination for some reason. I loved it in Modern Warfare 2, that was the only game mode I would play in Modern Warfare 2, but in this I only really play team deathmatch and headquarters. Don't know why that is. I think it's because headquarters is probably the best way to get XP, so I played that. But, yeah, it's coming up towards the end of the game now. I hope you guys have enjoyed this commentary. I know I've enjoyed making this commentary, because I just enjoy making commentary, you know? And everyone who makes commentaries also probably does, I hope. Just farted. Oh dear, don't know why I told you that. But, so yeah, that is British Fanboy. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and please remember to like the video, remember to share the video, and remember to subscribe to BfbComms, of course. So I'll see you around, guys. British Fanboy. Ow.